Day number 71, Pacific Crest Trail. I dropped my bandana and I realized it probably about a half a mile down the trail. So I had to turn around and backtrack. And I had to go past that spot where all the onions were growing. And as I was walking by the onions, I remembered something that I'd read somewhere, that the tops of the ferns, when they're new in the spring, are edible. I think they're called Bracken ferns, but I always called them, as a kid, fiddleheads, because they kind of grow like a fiddlehead. Here's an example of one right here. A new fern coming up. But this top part, this part right here, see how they kind of look like fiddleheads? It's edible. It's kind of bland. It has a very fern-like flavor. The way that a fern smells is how it tastes. A little bit earthy, somewhat like dirt, but not bad. So anyway, I picked a bunch of them. So here's my haul. Got the onions, a bunch of fiddlehead ferns, and then a piece of, this is sage. Probably not going to throw it in the soup, but at the very least I can use it as cologne. Who knows? But see, there was a reason why I dropped that bandana. I've got food on the mind. I've got enough to make it, but I'm going to be cutting it close, and I'm going to be a little bit hungry over the next 5 or 6 days. So it's nice to augment the diet whenever possible. And also, by the way, in this spot, take a look. Look at all those onions. Just a whole bunch of them. So I think I'm going to take a handful of onions to eat along the trail. The whole thing is delicious, not just the white bottom, but all the way up it's good. And I'm excited for tonight's vegetable broth soup, maybe with ramen and perhaps tuna in it. Out here on day number 71, where the ferns are growing and the ferns are delicious, out here on the Pacific Crest John Muir Trail.